We have Tim Barker joining us at Real Talk Media Studios, and we're talking all about real estate today. So welcome.
Thank you for having me.
I love having you. You're very busy. You know, you get a lot of homes ready to go to sell. You help a lot of sellers.
Yep.
When you walk into a home, right, and you see a potential client that wants to use you to sell their home, what do you do to help them prepare it to get it ready to put it to market?
Wow, that's a great question.
It's probably a fully loaded question because everything is probably relatable to the situation, right?
Absolutely. And in the situation, we say case by case, right?
Right.
So we might walk into one home and it feels like you're in a model home. It's perfect. It doesn't feel like anyone's even living there. In that case, we could probably put a sign in the front yard and say, hey, we're going to sell it. But in the case like the one that we're doing right now, I helped these guys buy this home 5 years ago, right? And I love the family. We've had barbecues and stuff like that. And he goes, Tim, it's time to sell. Come on over. And I go, cool. It's interesting when you go to someone's house for a barbecue because everything is perfect and laid out and you go and you enjoy yourself.
Right.
But when you go to sell the home, you see it more for like it's being lived in. And it dawned on me, we have 4 kids. We have 2 dogs. We have cats. We have stuff. We have dust, dirt, grime, all the things that we have.
You have life.
That's right.
Right, a busy life, a busy household.
Yep. So as a real estate agent, I always put my buyer goggles on, right? What do I see? What's going to affect the price? And everything.
Because it's all emotion.
That's right.
Right.
That's right. I mean, selling the dream, right?
Right.
So cliche, but it's true. You're
Right.
like literally trying to sell a dream. So what I did in this case, did you know that we are also property managers and we manage 350 homes?
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Okay.
imagine,
so you know this well.
Yeah. Imagine if you have a home with kids, dogs, cats, and everything else, like these guys did. And if I told you, I know this is going to sound crazy, but would you consider moving into one of my rentals that happen to be available? Because 350 homes, there's always 2 or 3 that are like turning.
Okay.
And give me a vacant house. Well, that'll cost me money. Yes, it will. Man, I might not have the money. The good news is I do. So I can loan you the money to move. And let's take advantage of this move. Let's not just move all your stuff, but let's go through it. I have a design consultant, I have a decluttering lady, I have packers, and I have movers. So let's move you temporarily because we know you're gonna move again, but let's get rid of stuff. Let's get you prepared for your new home. Is that fair?
Right.
And they go, well, how much will it cost? It'll be a couple $1,000, I promise you. Ooh! Just trust me for a second. And I'll pay for it, and you'll pay me back. I'll show you how, but we'll get you out of the house, okay? Well, what would you do after you get me out of the house? And I said, so this carpet is a little tattered. I'm gonna put brand new carpet. The baseboards are little 1 inches. I'm gonna give you higher baseboards. The lights are yellow and tired. I'm gonna give you all bright, brand new LED lights. I'm gonna freshen up with the new paint. I'm gonna get rid of all of your window coverings because those blinds, they're dusty and dirty and they're also like at the end of their life. So why don't we highlight the window behind them and just give you a light and bright experience for that buyer, right?
Right.
So for this family, we move them out and they're in a home. It's a little 3-2. They have 4 kids. It's not very comfortable. Good. You're temporarily there.
Right.
Okay. So normally when you rent a home, you sign a 1-year lease, right? Well, for my homeowners that are renting homes with us, we make a deal with them. We say, when we have these clients, which we always do, that need a home for 2 or 3 months, if you allow us to let them move in, we will re-rent it for you for free, okay? So how do we do that? Well, we're gonna represent them on the purchase of their home. We know the commission is $15,000, $20,000. Why wouldn't I give 2 or 3 back to that homeowner that let us stay there for a little bit? Make it a win-win, right?
Right.
So now this family is comfortable enough. It's 3-2 with a 2-car garage, backyard, it's fine.
Right. Until they find their next home.
Right, because how hard is it if you're busy with life and you're like, Tim, I really want to move, but how are we going to find a buyer that's going to pay me top dollar and then make me a strong enough buyer to convince someone to take my contingent offer? And I say, let's do it step by step. Get you out, prepare your home, get you top off, get you top dollar. We're going to close in 21 days because it's a vacant house. Now you're a strong buyer, you have all your money in the bank. And I'll tell you what, we had a conversation last night with this client and they said, it looks like we're netting enough money, we might be able to buy 2. And I go, yeah, you absolutely can. Because I manage 350 homes, right? So let's call one a rental and let's call one that you live in. And now we just created wealth with the house that I helped you buy 5 years ago.
Yes.
Yep.
That's amazing.
Isn't that fun?
That is, and the way that you explain it, that makes them excited.
Yeah.
That's so important.
So now let's talk about money. Okay. So that particular house, in its as-is condition, it probably would have sold for $675. Okay. And I'm talking like somebody come in and go, $675. That's all I'm going to give you. So we invested maybe about $25,000 to get them out, get the house spruced up, get it ready. Okay. So now we're at 700 break even, right? Do you remember what we listed it for? I know you do a lot of properties.
I'm trying to remember.
725.
Okay, 725, right.
Would you be surprised if I told you we're probably going to get 800?
Not at all, especially in this market, and especially what you've done to it. I've seen the photos now.
There you go.
Right.
So now you just sold your home for 800, which is 125,000 more than you could have if you didn't do this. Okay, take my 25,000, give it back to me, thank you. You made the extra 100,000. You didn't give it to the investor and let them make all the money. That's your money. I helped you get there. I got a full commission. I was paid well, but I earned it.
And now they're very excited.
Oh my gosh,
Because
they're
now
going to
they're
buy
potentially
two.
buying two properties, right?
That's right.
And they have now income coming in, are generating revenue now
One's
from their
paying for
property.
itself, the other,
yes,
yeah.
That's right.
Yep,
And
yep.
probably paying a little bit more for your other mortgage, to be honest, right now,
Absolutely.
what you can get for rent.
Yep. We have
So-
other people that buy 2-on-1s, 3-on-1s. So what was unobtainable, 1.6, 1.7 million for a normal family, like, oh wait, okay, so if I live in this one, I rent this one, I'm approved. Yes, you are.
Isn't that amazing?
And by the way, I'm not preaching that you have to sell this home and buy 2 or buy 3. You can sell 1 and buy 1, but can you imagine
showing,
the transition? It's going to take us 2 or 3 months. I tell people I have enough business, enough food on the table. I'm not going to have that commission breath and try to get you out as quick as possible to make that commission check. I'm going to slow it down and I'm going to do it right because you only get to sell it once. Why shouldn't we do it right?
That really sets you apart.
Thank you.
Yeah, it really does. And thanks for sharing that today.
You're welcome.
I appreciate having you at Real Talk Media Studios.
Yep. Happy to be here.
Thank you.